Hey there, Taurus soulmates. Welcome back to the SoulFull Creator channel. Well, it is mid-March, almost St. Patty's Day, and what I thought I would do this time is a love reading. I thought we could dive in and take a look at your energy, take a look at your person, and take a look at the energy between the two of you. Boy, the success card just about popped out on me there, so it looks like maybe you're having some success in the love department, Taurus. This is going to be fun. So I'm going to pull some traditional tarot first, and then I'm going to dive into my Mystic Moon has a twin flame journey, twin flame oracle, and some twin flame messages. So this is specifically a love reading. I want to take a look at where you are in the love department, whether you're in a soul contract or you're in a karmic relationship that is awakening your soul journey, or whether you're actually out there and trying to do the work and attract the one, which is your twin flame, the other half of you. So let's take a look at this, Taurus. Let's gonna cut the cards. All right, Taurus. So this is the energy of the now, what is challenging the now moment. We're going to look at where this relationship is coming from. Then we're going to look at you, we're going to look at your person, and we're going to look at the potential outcome of this relationship. All right, let's take a look, Taurus. Taurus, oh my goodness. The devil is showing up, but the devil is showing up in reverse. So there is some sort of a temptation going on. It is in the reverse, but this generally means that there's either some sort of an addiction happening here. There's something there, you're tempted to reunite potentially with someone. Maybe you cannot, maybe you're attached to someone. You can't break those chains yet. So somehow the devil energy is showing up, and with it being in the reverse, I think it means that, you know, you're still feeling kind of imprisoned by this energy. You haven't been able to release yourself from that yet. And it's showing that you are in the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is all about needing some rest and needing to do a little bit of review and take a look back at the past and figure out what you've learned from this particular relationship. You're kind of analyzing and trying to figure out what you need to see in order to maybe make a decision and be able to create completion. But you are nearing completion. You are getting this thing figured out. I did see that success card pop out there when I was shuffling the deck, so I think you're on the right track. Let's take a look at where you guys are coming from. Okay, we've got the Hierophant in reverse. So with the Hierophant in the reverse and the devil in reverse, now the Hierophant is the energy of you, Taurus. So you're showing up in your own reading, and this is the energy of being a spiritual mentor, a spiritual guide, having boundaries, being on the right path, having the knowledge that you're on the right path. But with it showing up in the reverse like this, Taurus, I think you're kind of confused about whether or not, is this the right path for you, right? And I think that's with you showing up with the devil in reverse, feeling imprisoned by this and being in this energy of waiting, you know, and trying to figure out, am I on the right path? You know, maybe you feel this really strong attraction, but you know that there's something about it that's not healthy, because this is in the reverse, which is saying, I don't know if this is the right path, Taurus. Let's see what you're doing here. You are actually showing up as the Death in reverse. Now, if this doesn't resonate with you, you can flip the energies of you and your person, okay? But what we have here is we have the Death in reverse, meaning that you're in the middle of a transformation, transition, and change. It sounds like you might be wanting to take a new path, but you know, there is not an end to this particular relationship yet. So we'll have to pull some more tarot on that and take another level to see if we can figure out why this has not come to completion, because you're in the Nines energy. You're in the Nines, okay, but you're still feeling imprisoned. You're almost at completion, but because the Death isn't in the upright position, it tells me that we're not done yet here. So Taurus, we also have the Ten of Cups showing up, but it showed up in the reverse, meaning that your person is coming from the energy of feeling unfulfilled. They're wanting that happily ever after. They're wanting the twin flame relationship to feel like they've, you know, won the lottery. They want to feel so full of love that they can't help but pass it on and you know, connect with you. But for some reason, now I don't know if they're in a different relationship right now, but they're feeling empty. is what I'm feeling. So I don't know if that's because of your relationship and it's because of the fact that we've got the devil here, that there's some sort of an addiction or attachment or imprisonment going on, but you're definitely needing to do some review. This is the challenge of this devil energy. You're needing to take a look at, analyze this and try to figure out the lessons in order to understand, are you on the right path, Taurus? Now let's see what the potential outcome of this relationship is. And we have the King of Swords. Okay, so the King of Swords is the master of truth. It's someone that can, he's sitting on his throne. He's holding his sword. He knows what's right. He knows what to get rid of. He's not afraid to use that double-edged sword. He's not afraid to cut people out, to cut people off, because he knows his truth. But Taurus, the King of Swords, was in the reverse. So it shows me that maybe you don't know that if you're on the right path in this relationship, because you still have some work to do about understanding your truth, or there's some sort of an aha moment or something that needs to be brought to your awareness about this relationship that you haven't seen yet. All right, let's actually dig a little bit deeper. I'm going to pull from the Mystic Moon Twin Flame Journey Tarot now. And I'm just going to give this a little bit of a shuffle. Hope you guys are doing well. By the way, I'm wearing my new Dalmatian shirt that I just got back from Disneyland and had a great time with my grandkids there. 85 degrees weather, and then I came home to freezing cold snow. So yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to will in the sunshine myself. And so I thought I'm going to wear my new favorite Dalmatian shirt. So I hope you guys like that. Let me just give it a couple more shuffles and then we'll split the cards. I just want to pull a little bit of a deeper layer and get a little bit more information about the situation here. All right, let's look at the bottom, Taurus. What is it that you're not seeing? Nine of Swords. What you're not seeing, Taurus, is self-sabotage and nightmares. There's something going on where you're actually your own worst enemy. I'm not sure. Maybe you are actually in your own way of bringing this relationship, and it could be a karmic relationship. I don't know yet. Don't have enough information yet. But with the devil showing up and the Hierophant in reverse, it kind of looks like it might be a karmic relationship that's trying to awaken you on your soul journey. Let's take a look at what this devil is all about. Okay, so the devil is showing up with the Fool card. The Fool card saying, this is all about activation. This is all about you waking up and realizing that there is a twin flame out there for you, but it's going to take you, jumping off that cliff and being willing to take a risk to be on that journey to find your twin flame. So the Fool card paired with the devil, it's going to take, to get out of this imprisonment feeling. You're being invited to go on a new journey of activation, of spiritual activation to find your twin flame. But Spirit wants you to understand that you've got to get out of prison first, okay? Let's take a look at what this Nine of Wands is about. The Nine of Wands is pairing up with the Ten of Cups, which is contentment and joy. So what Spirit wants you to know, Taurus, is please, Spirit is inviting you to pause for a second and to look back over your relationships and to really look at what brought you contentment and joy. What type of relationships bring you joy, okay? I want you to get really clear about that, because I don't know with this relationship that is showing up with the devil energy if that's actually, making you happy, right? There might be an incredible attraction there, powerful attraction, and maybe even an addiction to a person or an attachment. But, is that really bringing you the contentment and joy that you deserve to feel? And when you do this reviewing and you look back over your life, you may realize that, the reason that you've had this relationship is so that you would wake up and begin, this is the activation card, the activation to find your twin flame. You deserve to be in a twin flame relationship, which is a relationship of equal reciprocity, of give and take, of what I call reciprocal or unconditional love, where both of you are willing to stay open and vulnerable and give and receive to one another. to begin this journey for you to step into your own greatness, to understand your truth, and for you to show up as the one before you attract the one, okay? So this is what's attracting and beginning this journey. But Spirit would really like, he's inviting you to begin that journey of activation and to find the one, but would like you to understand, to take a look and find out what brings you joy, okay, and contentment. When do you feel good? Let's find out more about this Hierophant in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse and is pairing with the Four of Wands, which is all about creating stability, commitment, security, having a relationship that's based on a foundation of truth. So, which is interesting that this is coming out with the Hierophant in reverse, because the Hierophant's all about being on the right, knowing that you're on the, you're not sure you're on the right path. Well, maybe you're not sure you're on the right path because this relationship may not feel stable. It may not feel like it's built on true love. It may not, anything that's not built on true love, when you begin the activation of the twin flame journey, it will crumble. Your foundation will crumble if it's not built on, if it's not on a foundation of truth, okay? And so, you will not, so what Spirit's wanting you to understand is that the right path is the path that is going to lead towards something stable, something that is going to be a firm foundation based on truth, that also may be some sort of a marriage or a commitment or something that creates that security for you, because ultimately it's sounding like that security is what's going to bring you the commitment and joy that, and this is the challenge. This is the challenge to you beginning that journey, is for you to realize how much you value maybe commitment, right? Maybe, or how much you value joy and having contentment, being in a relationship full of peace. Let's take a look at what's pairing with this Death card. So we have the Two of Swords showing up with stalemate, indecision. So, the reason why there has not been an end to this old pattern of addiction, attachment, imprisonment, it can be a relationship that's controlling. Someone can be controlling. I don't know. We'll pull some more cards in a minute to look at the energies that you and your partner are embodying, to see if we can get more understanding about that Devil card. But it's saying that you're at a stalemate of indecision, and that's why this Death card is not in completion yet. You haven't learned what you need to learn from this relationship yet. You're still in a stalemate decision. You're in indecision. You're not taking action. Okay, so that you're not going to have an ending to whatever this journey is for you to begin, the new journey of spiritual activation of your twin flame journey until you get out of this stalemate energy. Now let's look at your person. And your person is coming in with the energy of obsession. Okay, so it's also the Devil energy. So Taurus, you've got a lot of Devil energy going on here, and it looks to me like that Devil energy isn't necessarily your energy, but it may be your person's energy. And that is that addition, that whether your person is addicted to you or has an addiction or has an obsession that they have not been able to overcome. That's what's keeping them feeling empty. The fact that they have this Devil energy of obsession, they're not feeling fulfilled, because the Devil, is there to wake us up, is help us realize that we have to rise above that Devil energy, that we have to free ourselves from this Devil energy. Well, it looks to me like your person is struggling with that, and they're feeling really empty, Taurus. Let's take a look at this King of Swords and see if we can figure out what this cutting, there may be some cutting communication that needs to happen, because the King of Swords was in reverse. But what we've got showing up is the Eight of Pentacles, saying that, you understanding your truth and understanding what is healthy in a relationship, and making sure that you have healthy boundaries and that you cut people out that are not healthy. This is a work in progress. That's what Spirit's saying, is that this journey to, turn this King of Swords upright, to master your truth, to make sure that your thoughts and beliefs are healthy and will drive healthy behavior. It's your belief programs. They are the programs that actually drive your behavior, and that's what creates your life. It drives how you act and what you attract into your life. And so it's going to drive the people. Your behavior is going to, magnetize in such a way that will attract a certain type of a soulmate. And so it's basically saying it's a work in progress for you to, really challenge your beliefs and look at what your beliefs are, what kind of behavior your beliefs are driving you to do. Now, this may be beliefs around the way that you view relationships in general. It may mean that you need, because this was in the reverse, it may mean that you need to have a new perception around the way that you view relationships, and that is a work in progress. That's what I'm getting out of that, Taurus. All right, let's dig a little bit further, Taurus. I would like to pull some cards about you and your person. Holy angels, spirits, and guides and loved ones from the other side, please tell us about Taurus. Tell us about Taurus. What is it that I need to know about Taurus and this relationship? Please tell us about Taurus's person, Taurus's partner. Could be a soulmate, karmic partner, or it could be, I'm going to shuffle those again. They kind of, cards were sticking a minute. Please tell us about Taurus's person, and then tell us about Taurus's, whether they're a karmic partner or whether they're a soulmate, or whether they are, we have one that flipped here. Let's grab that one as well. All right, Taurus, let's take a look at what Spirit would like to let us know. Okay, there is mirroring going on in this relationship. Your person is experiencing something similar to what's going on with you. And again, at the center of this reading is overcoming that devil energy of addiction or attachment or feeling imprisoned in some way. So the reason that this is, this person is your twin flame or your soulmate or karmic partner, just depends. We can see what's going on here in a minute. But that they're experiencing the exact same thing that you are experiencing. I'm getting confirmation that this person that you're thinking about, yes, this is your soulmate, okay? Now, a soulmate can mean that that person is showing up to assist you in your soulful journey to learn to become, so full of love and light that you can't help but, become a creator of love and light. So this is part of your journey. This person is assisting you in some way. Soulmates can be best friends. They can be co-workers. They can be romantic partners. They can be karmic partners. It doesn't necessarily mean this is a twin flame. It just means it's a soulmate to assist you here on your journey. Spirit would like you to know that, I'm getting the energy of whether this is advice or whether this is the way that you're feeling, but solitude. Solitude could do you some help to do some meditation, to listen, to bring your soul in and try to get some answers and guidance. And then also that there is some definite heavy recognition going on here that you too, the person that you're thinking about, they know that you're an important soulmate to them. They are recognizing that they are on some sort of a soul contract journey with you, okay? Let's take a look at the cards that came up for your person and see if we can get further clarity. Your person is going through an awakening moment. So they are on their own journey, and I think, with them understanding that they've got to get out of this devil energy of obsession in order to create meaning in their life. They're trying to get clear about that, and that is awakening them to begin their spiritual, basically their twin flame journey. They have to awaken first and be on the soulful journey, okay? So they're going through an awakening. They are also going through metamorphosis. That's the butterfly, of course, coming out of being, the earthly energies of that, big fat caterpillar, and then, literally through the alchemization process, like transforming at a cellular level so that they can become energies, lighter and freer energies on the spiritual journey. So they're going through a physical metamorphosis process. This takes a lot of energy. Sometimes it takes people, literally 10 years to go through the spiritual awakening and metamorphosis process of actually changing your cells at your cellular, the cells are becoming the energy of light and love. So that takes a while. So your person is going through that. And now this is showing up with your person showing up as the divine masculine. So what that's telling me is that you are, Taurus, are the feminine energy, and your person is showing up as the divine masculine, which is the Emperor energy. What that means too is that, you know, you might be thinking about an Aries. Aries often show up as the Emperor energy. He shows up as the father figure, someone that's stable, that's, you know, good at taking action, a very creative person, knows they're, you know, they're not afraid to act and direct and guide people and make things happen. So for those of you where this is resonating, that if it doesn't resonate, just, you know, leave out what doesn't resonate. But this is saying that the other person is a divine masculine, potentially maybe an Aries, and that this is definitely a cycle that you guys are going through. And sometimes with cycles, you know, we go around and around and around until we learn what we have to learn about relationships in order to, you know, basically activate the twin flame journey, okay, of having contentment and joy in our life. Okay, that's the challenge for you and your person. So there's definitely a cycle coming, and, you know, I'm not sure about where you are as far as when that cycle is going to be completed, or when your person is going to learn what they need to learn from this. Okay, let's just pull a couple more cards. I'm going to pull some energy cards for what are the energies that are blocking this relationship, holy angels, spirits, and guides, and loved ones from the other side. What energies are blocking this twin flame union? We'll go with that. Impatience, you know, being impatient about the twin flame journey. Maybe someone is embodying the energy of revenge. Maybe they've been hurt in the past, or angry, you know, about not getting what they want. Someone is in the energy of avoiding. So if this person, I don't know if this person has been avoiding talking to you, because this King of Swords did show up, you know, in the reverse, saying that there has not been communication because, you know, because they're trying to figure out, you know, if they're on the right path. If you're, you know, maybe you're trying to figure out if you're on the right path, or they're trying to figure out, and that's a work in progress. So maybe there is the energy of avoidance that's coming between the two of you, and that maybe someone is in the energy of being bored. So I don't know if you're currently in a relationship and, you know, struggling to get out of that relationship and feeling bored. This goes along with your person feeling like they're unfulfilled, so they may be feeling bored. Let's take a look at what the positive energies are that can help create union in this relationship. Tell me what my Taurus soulmates need to know. What kind of energy do they need to embody in order to create a twin flame reunion, in order to attract their soulmate into their life? There we go. Okay, Taurus, I'm getting being humble and being spontaneous. So, you know, maybe that is, I'm kind of feeling like maybe your person is going through something with that devil energy and learning how to get out of their ego, and that this relationship is not all about them. And, you know, maybe they're feeling unfulfilled and they're obsessed with the fact that they're feeling unfulfilled. They're so obsessed with the fact that they're not happy, that this relationship hasn't brought them happiness, and they need to just become humble. And then the energy is, you know, to get back into that energy of just be spontaneous. Maybe the fact that you've been in a stalemate here of this energy, you've been at a stalemate at completing this cycle, right? You've been at a stalemate of transitioning this relationship. And that transition might mean, you know, because what we want to do is complete the cycle here. So maybe the way to get out of this stuck energy and to complete the cycle, to learn the lesson, is to just simply be spontaneous, okay? Simply be like a child. If you get an idea and your soul is talking to you and saying, hey, you should do this, you know, invite them for coffee, or maybe you should drop by their house and take them something, a little love note and some sort of a gift. Or, you know, if there's, hey, let's talk. Hey, let's talk and figure out why we can't complete this cycle. Let's talk about the truth of what's going on here. So being spontaneous and just acting on those ideas that you're getting. Okay. All right. That's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that, wait, we've got one more thing I want to do for you. I forgot I had these cards. Let's pull some divine twin flame messages. Let's see what does your person want to say to you, Taurus. One more shuffle. All right. What would Taurus's person like to say? Holy angels, spirits, and guides. Please give us some information. Perfect. Okay, Taurus, they are saying, I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. Also, being apart has been changing for me. So this is telling me, Taurus, that you have had separation with this person because they haven't forgotten about you. So maybe this devil energy is that they're obsessed. That they're obsessed with, they can't live without you. It's an addiction. It's an obsession. You know, that's also something that could be happening, is that they just can't let go of this relationship. Let's see if we can get one more message. What does Taurus's person like to say? Holy angels, spirits, and guides. What would Taurus's person like to say? There we go. We will be together again soon. All right, Taurus, that's a pretty strong message. And I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you enjoyed the twin flame journey reading. And if you did, please like, share, or subscribe. It only takes a minute to hit the thumbs up. That really helps us reach other people and grow the channel. So thank you so much for your support, Taurus. Thank you for following us and giving me the opportunity to help you on your soulful journey. It's an honor to be your soulmate.